How we doing today, everybody? Hope everyone is well and having a fantastic start to their week. In my previous video, I went over how I salvage with the Vulture and also showed how to find salvage panels. Glad everyone found it helpful and the feedback was great, and I appreciate all the kind comments. Thank you all. In this video, I'll be testing out all the scraper modules that are available to us. I'll go over each one and test out different variations and tell you all what SKU was collected and how much time it took per panel. Also, I only salvaged one type of salvage panel. The goal was to keep it the same because other panels tend to sometimes give more than others. Thank you all again. Now let's get to it. First up, we have the cinch module. The cinch is a 1.5 meter diameter module with a speed of 2.4 and is 0.85 on the efficiency. Based on the stats, this has smaller coverage, less speed, but is supposed to be more efficient at scraping and creating recycled material. In my opinion, this would be more practical at scraping something small that you're trying to get the most RMC from. Or if there aren't many panels and you wanted to fill your cargo. With the cinch, I was able to get 4.3 SKU out of this panel, but it took 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Next up, we have the abrade module. The abrade has a 3.5 meter diameter circle that offers a speed of 0.59 and is 0.76 efficient. Compared to the other modules, the abrade offers medium coverage with medium speed, with a little less efficiency at collecting recycled material. This would be a great pair to use while out searching for salvage panels and even scraping medium to large ships. With the abrades, I was able to collect 4.3 SKU, which is the same as the pair of cinches, but was able to do that in 2 minutes and 56 seconds. So using the abrades was faster and got me the same amount of SKU as the cinches. The third scraper module that we have is the trawler. The trawler is a 6 meter diameter circle with a speed of 0.20 and an efficiency of 0.51. This module in previous patches was great. It was my go-to module to slap on both the Vulture and the Reclaimer. This time around, it performed terribly. I'm not even sure if I would run it on a Reclaimer. I guess it would depend on how big the ship is that you are salvaging. There might be a situation that's suited for it. You could always leave it on the Reclaimer and manually attach it if needed. But for the Vulture, I don't see it being practical. The trawler gave me 2.8 SKU and it took me 2 minutes and 19 seconds. I did test out other combinations. I tested the trawler with an abrade, and that got me 3.5 SKU in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I did cinch and a trawler that got 3.3 SKU, and that took 3 minutes and 7 seconds. I did a combination which was a cinch and an abrade, and that got 4.2 SKU in 3 minutes and 9 seconds. The best overall for skew was the dual braids at 4.3 skew at 2 minutes and 56 seconds per panel. The other that got 4.3 skew was the dual cinches, but it took 6 minutes and 20 seconds. The fastest was dual trawler, but it got 2.8 skew in 2 minutes and 19 seconds per panel. The second fastest was trawler and a braid, which was 3.5 skew in 2 minutes and 40 seconds per panel. I personally will probably stick with dual braids. These came in as the third fastest scrapers, but gave the most RMC per panel. I know I said earlier that the trawler was not an option, but they aren't so bad paired with the braids, so I might throw on a trawler on my loadout for the Vulture, only though. Still, with the reclaimer, I'd probably set it off to the side somewhere. If you made it this far, thank you. I tried making it quick so I wouldn't waste your time. I hope this helps in figuring out what scrapers to use. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.